everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Tombstone Tourist. This week, I'm continuing my trip around Alabama with a stop in the small town of Hackleburg, Alabama. Hackleburg is located in the northwest part of Alabama and was incorporated in 1909 when a branch line of the Illinois Central Railroad passed through the area. According to the 2020 census, Hackleburg is home to about 1,300 residents. I've made my way here to the Cedar Tree Cemetery to visit the final resting place of the man who was the very first country music recording artist to appear on the Ed Sullivan Show. I'm talking about Country Music Hall of Famer, Sonny James. The man country music fans remember as Sonny James was born Jimmy Hugh Loden here in Hackleburg, Alabama on May 1st, 1928. Jimmy grew up as part of a musical family on the family's 300-acre farm just outside of Hackleburg. By the age of 3, Jimmy joined other members of his family playing the mandolin in the family band. In 1933, the Loden family was offered a regular Saturday morning spot on radio station WNRA in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. It was during these early appearances that young Jimmy began to be introduced as Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy became so popular that the Loden family band changed their name to Sonny Loden and the Southerners as they expanded and started playing theaters, auditoriums, schoolhouses throughout not only Alabama but the southern United States. At the same time, the Loden family was still trying to work their family farm. After a few years of traveling with the band and trying to farm at the same time, the Loden family decided to embark on a full-time music career. They rented out the farm while accepting another early morning spot on a local radio station and playing dates throughout the Southeast. Over the next couple of years, the group stayed busy traveling throughout the South, but the youngsters in the group were growing up and developing other interests. In 1949, the girls got married and left the group. While they tried to find a replacement, the group soon disbanded and returned to the family farm. In 1950, Sonny worked on the family farm while finishing high school. He also played and sang in a band and enlisted in the local National Guard unit. In the latter part of 1950, Sonny's music career was interrupted when his National Guard unit was activated during the Korean War. After he completed his military service, Sonny moved to Nashville, where he renewed his friendship with Chet Atkins, who he had met a few times when they had played the same radio stations earlier in Sonny's career. It was Chet that introduced Sonny to Capitol Records executive Ken Norton, who was impressed with Sonny's talent and offered him the opportunity to record for Capitol Records. It was Norton that suggested Sonny drop the name Loden and adopt something that would be easier to remember and easy to market. When Sonny released his first studio recording for Capitol Records, it was released under the name of Sonny James. Soon after that first recording, Sonny began appearing on the Louisiana Hayride, where he met Slim Whitman. Slim invited Sonny to tour with him. Slim played club dates, which didn't exactly suit Sonny, and he left Slim a couple of months later. For the remainder of his career, Sonny James never played a club date again. Sonny had the reputation of having a very polite and easygoing demeanor. For this reason, He soon became known as the Southern Gentleman. In 1956, Sonny released what perhaps is his biggest hit, Young Love. This single was an instant hit, topping both the country and pop charts in early 1957. In 1962, Sonny returned to his roots and became a member of the Grand Ole Opry. From 1964 to 1972, he was a dominant force in country music. Sonny James and the Southern Gentleman appeared on major TV shows including Ed Sullivan, Andy Williams, Glen Campbell, Jimmy Dean, Mike Douglas, and Merv Griffin. And he was also a multi-time guest on the Hee Haw show. Beginning in 1967 and extending through 1971, Sonny recorded 16 straight #1 country singles. During his career, he had a total of 26 #1 hits, the last coming in 1974 with Is It Wrong for Loving You? In the spring of 1984, Sonny and his wife Doris quietly retired to their home in Nashville, Tennessee. He came home to Hackleburg during the first annual Neighbor Days Festival in April of 2002. He continued to make appearances at the festival for several years thereafter. Sonny James was inducted into the Alabama Music Hall of Fame in 1987, and 20 years later, in 2007, he was inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. Sonny lived quietly in Nashville until he entered hospice care in early 2016. Sonny James, the Southern Gentleman, passed away from natural causes at the age of 87 on February 22, 2016. He's resting here in the Cedar Tree Cemetery in his hometown of Hackleburg, Alabama. Well, this brings us to the end of this video. If you remember Sonny James or any of the people that we visit in these videos, I hope you'll share your memories with us in the comments. And if you enjoy my videos, please be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. It really helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember, life is a wonderful journey. Be sure to take time and enjoy it. And I'll see you down the road. So long, everybody.